Hello everyone, my name is BishiDove, and today we're playing some more Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Visor hype, yeah. It's funny, I don't even know the character's name. I don't know anything about this man. I just know he wears a visor. So my title, who's this guy with the visor, is really accurate. I have no freaking clue. So yeah, I would love to do some kind of event every single Pride month. So yeah, like I said, I'll let y'all know when I have more details, but yeah, I'm excited. Oh, speaking of Pride, so whoever got it for me was anonymous, so I don't know who to thank, but this hat finally came in. This Pride cowboy hat that is full size. It doesn't quite, well, it's actually kind of like fabric-y, so I can fit it over my headphones. That's amazing. So I have a full-sized Pride cowboy hat now that I can put little baby rainbow cowboy hats on it. So I think that's pretty great. But yeah, it just came in the mail. Just came in. I think it's about time we go ahead and switch back over to Ace Attorney. So out of respect, I gotta take my hat off. Put it back over here on my swablu. Alright, y'all. It's time for some more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. So let's do it. Episode 2, The Stolen Turnabout. The time is 1 a.m. Beep, beep. Oh? Detective, we made it. Phew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Gumshoe? You said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? Uh-oh. Ah! We've been had! Mask to mask salutations. Out front! Guards! Turn on the searchlights! Ah ha ha ha. Better luck next time, gentlemen! Oh my god. Ah ha ha ha. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Ta-ta! You escaped to the moon! We shall meet again when the next moon is full! What's so funny? October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Write and Code Law Offices. So this time we might not be solving a murder, we might be solving a robbery of a jewel. I see. Oh my god. I'm surprised nobody did that sooner, I'm gonna be honest. Time for he. He has arrived. I know that silhouette anywhere. Lupin the Third looking as, Joker Persona 5 looking as. I was holding on to the joke about Joker, yes. Welcome in, Arkham. Welcome in. I held off. I was holding it in. It's not good for you. The elusive, flashy robbery. All right, let's go. Hey, Nick. Get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ah, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course. The baby! Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Hey, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Some kind of photograph? Oh. Kurain Village. Isn't that... Yeah, that's from an earlier case, one of the other games. That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Haha, very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Huh. Same Maya. Different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. And also... Mommy. I miss you, Queen. I first met her 2 years ago. Not at this moment! No! Oh no. Yeah, bad timing! Bad timing! Bad timing! Just a little late. Just a little late. Oh god. Oh god. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then... I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? So he's just having this monologue out loud. And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. Earth to Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. Poster for the Treasures of Kurain exhibit. Don't tell me that that thief is gonna steal something from the exhibit. Oh my god. I already see it coming. Or it was the jewel. I don't know. I don't know yet. October 11, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Let's take a gander at this. Okay, so it's the same picture that we saw earlier. Cool. She also has a demonic voice sometimes, but we don't question it, so you shouldn't either. Unless you want to suffer. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Ooh. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright, I guess we should go and say hello. So, like, did they, like, give permission for all their items to be, like, showcased in this exhibit and someone else just organized it? Are they getting paid some of the profits from, like, the tickets to come see the exhibit, or is it a free exhibit? Like, what are we talking here, you know? I'm looking out for my girl Maya and Pearly. I'm making sure nobody's taking advantage and not paying them when they need to be paid, all in due time, okay? I have questions, but if the game's gonna answer them, that's fine. Let's look around! I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. It very much was. There was actually a bullet hole in it, I think, in that murder case that happened in Kurain Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf Kurain Sacred Writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Fancy music. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Yep, I remember that. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember how many it was before. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. For new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. What's with this big cushion? It's just laying around with nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away.
It's the jewel, isn't it? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So, all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Jeez, Nick! Speak for yourself, man.
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Kurain Village.
Yeah, look at that. But somehow, it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it.
Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. The diorama of her house? Why not? This is all her stuff. Anything else to look at? I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. Okay. It's the same folding screen with a bullet hole too. Yeah, it should have a bullet hole. I don't see one. Plot hole. See, the bullet hole is a plot hole now. Just kidding. Okay. Let's move. I like this fancy music. Basement Warehouse. The Basement of Wonders. October 11, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep. This is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Eek! A monster! You were right!
Huh? A monster? Oh! Good evening. Oh, I gotta do a British accent again. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. Oh, nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello?
Did she get out of prison? Did she go to prison? I don't remember.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So, this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. I think we need to talk. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Yeah, how long? They said some amount of time had passed at the beginning, but I don't know how long it's been since that case. So, which would be the ending of the last game. Oh my god. Another awooga for Adrian Andrews, yes. Samus.
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Yeah, please. She's already confused. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It's something that happened 7 months ago. Okay, so it's been 7 months. I mean, I know that we got her a not guilty charge, of course. But I feel like she would have been found guilty of some other charges, like the fact that she tampered with the evidence. Maybe she got off not that much, you know, with not that much prison time. She'll probably tell me in just a second. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. Okay, so maybe she didn't have to... Maybe she didn't have to go to prison at all then. Okay. She just had to change careers. Yeah, look who it is. This reeks of British museums stealing artifacts from cultures. Yeah, right? Because it's like, this is all their stuff from their village, but being exhibited by other people. I don't know. I'll have to see if they're getting compensated for this or not. Okay. Lordly Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums! Yes, I did! That's really wonderful!
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Literally just got out of a controversy and you're in the middle of another one, huh, Andrews? Oh my goodness. What should we do? Should we examine first? Let's look around. Let's see what's around here in the eerie silence together. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. It's a computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what.
I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff.
No clues here. Okay. Oh, there. Burr. Looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger!
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
I kinda doubt it.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it said spaghetti!
Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think?
Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. I love Maya. Sign go brr. Brr, booba? Hello? I liked Maya's idea. Hamburger. It makes sense.
Look, a ladder.
Oh, sweet God. That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? We've had this conversation already 2 or 3 times. Oh my God.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Why are you telling me that? Is there anything else to gander? To gaze at? To ponder? To view with our eyeballs? Using our brains? Let's slide. Ooh, I see a golden statue. We'll save that for last. Annie? Organization? It says organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last 2 letters.
Oh, organize, yes. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh?
Damn! Maya! How's that burn feel, Nick? I need some Neosporin for that one. God damn. Yeah, that deserves 2 shades. A stepladder has like 3 steps max. The ladder debate rages on. That is not a stepladder. Oh boy. Missy is officially team ladder. There are teams? Apparently. Apparently. I call a stepladder what you're thinking of, Love Butt. And then a ladder that's what we just looked at over here, I would have called that just a ladder. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is anymore. She was kidnapped. She's earned some sass. Oh, absolutely. I love her for it. She's right and she should say it. Okay, let's look at this.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. We already know this, but I don't think she realizes that. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Ami Faye's golden statue added to the court record. A statue of the founder of the Kurain channeling technique is holding the Shichi Shito. So they're loaning all of these objects. Okay. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me. How should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is a Kurain Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something.
Maya has learned sass and violence. What are you eyeing me for? Oh look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch.
Chicken nuggies and Frenchy fries.
Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay. In that case, 1 kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? Hey Wolf, welcome in! No murder yet, but we did see something stolen. A stepladder has newels on the sides. I don't know what that is. But as opposed to a ladder, a stepladder has flat steps instead of rungs. In addition, a stepladder often has a platform, making it easier to stand. So yeah, a ladder is like what you see in Minecraft. And it has like the round steps that you have to like grab and climb up. And then a stepladder is literally just any ladder that has flat steps. I feel like I have learned this before, especially during these stepladder versus ladder debates. But I'm still upset. Essentially. Shichishito is one of the glaives in Okami. Ooh. Okami is one of my favorite games of all time. I loved Okami. I actually have Ami tatted on my leg. Oh, nice. I love Ami. So cute. I love when people have their fluffy white dogs cosplay her. A kid's dinner is just 1 more apple wedge. It's just 1 apple wedge. Essentially, but they're all ladders. Ah! Well, there you go. So what we have here, yes, and I think I'm getting like deja vu right now. It is a rectangle square situation. Right. So they're all ladders, but you can make the distinction that what we just saw in the room was a step ladder, but it is still a ladder. Couldn't a step ladder still be considered just a ladder as it falls in the category of ladder? Yeah, there you go. There is an umbrella of ladder. So the fact that, you know what this is Phoenix, because it's always Phoenix correcting Maya, saying, actually, it's a step ladder. So he's just, actually. He's the embodiment of that. So really, this is a Phoenix problem. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. none of us could have imagined. The very next day, something terrible would happen. Dun dun dun. October 12th, 10:09 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would ya? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Star Damask. A phantom thief, huh? Literally the Joker?
Is that a Persona 5 reference?
This game that came out like years before Persona 5? Phantom thief, huh? Persona 5 ripped off this game. Just kidding. Time for you to cosplay Mask? Oh my gosh. Okay, Mask Damask. I love how these like shoulder epaulets are just like gigantic. Gigantic. Both Joker and Mask are Arsène Lupin references. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask Damask. Our most valuable treasure. The Kurain sacred urn was stolen.
What? So... this? Yeah, the sacred urn. Oh boy. Yeah, hence why Joker's persona is named Arsène. Yep. I remember. Okay, so let's talk. Sacred urn. Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Kurain Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right.
She's the one that knocked it over and broke it.
Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Well, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Please help.
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn added to the court record. One of the treasures of Kurain Village. Supposedly priceless. It looks like a plain old pot. But it's not! It's been broken like twice. I don't know why anyone would want to steal that. Fun fact, Arsène Lupin is probably the oldest fanfiction ever written. Which is why it says, I am. Basically, the author wrote the original book just to make his gentleman thief original character face off against Sherlock Holmes. Had to change Holmes' name later. Yep. They are so strict about that. The copyright stuff for Sherlock Holmes. It is a bit ridiculous. Okay, what to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do it? Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen! Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how.
The village is Mystic Maya.
She's the future master of the Kurain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick.
I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. What am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearls' fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask to Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask to Mask.
How do you forget a name like that? Last year's incident.
Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
1 year ago, the murder in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Did she hear that, though? Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Uh-huh. And didn't that release the spirit? So... Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry. I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
It looks so bad. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of saying Ami, it says I am. I am broken. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Can we present something? How about my attorney's badge? So what do you think about this?
What about it, Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1.
Oh, hey, it's my Magatama. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat?
It sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage.
What? How do you do that?
What do you mean? You gave me this thing.
Well, I knew Pearly put some sort of spiritual power into it, but I had no idea that it let you do something as cool as that.
Some future leader you are.
Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see into people's minds too.
She didn't know? Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kinda, well, junky if you ask me.
But it's got the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of our channeling technique.
So how much do you think you could get for it?
What? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought about that. Hey, Pearly, make a note of that. Ways to save money tip 109, sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible. Check!
Somehow I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. Technically, the spirit left like 10 years ago, because in the last game it shows a picture of small Mia and Maya around the broken urn. Ah, okay. So Ami has flown the coop for quite a while. She's just out there somewhere. Also, would she want to be kept in an urn? Is that like a good thing to do for her? Like, she want that? I really don't remember like the details of the urn from the case that it was important in. I cannot recall. How could you forget this case? Your favorite character is in it. Totes. I remember her. I just don't remember the details of everything.
You know, even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago.
Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fey branch family's training hall or something?
Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country, hidden away deep in desolate mountains.
Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? Is this thing really all that valuable? Oh, so we already talked about that. Okay. Anyways, we can go now. Well, we could also look at the office. Let's see what's changed in the new game. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich, they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. And to think that 2 years ago, it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Moving up. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize.
Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming.
Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. Oh, to be a plant photosynthesizing in an office. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too, which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. That's sweet. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while.
Hey, Nick, there's no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later.
I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet to even read until I find that urn. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag.
Hey, Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me.
At least Pearls is good at cleaning. Guess I'd better go find that urn. Oh. Gatewater Land sounds like an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I guess let's move. To the main exhibition hall, yes. And you know what? I didn't think about it like that, Wolf. I just thought, oh, they contained her spirit in a little jar. Oh my god. Sorry. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
You know, because they're like spirit channelers, so I was like, oh, maybe they want to do something special. They channel spirits. I don't know. Doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal! Wait a minute. That voice, that didn't sound at all like Gumshoe for a second. Oh no, not him again.
Gumshoe!
It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Kiss, 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 kiss!
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah. Good to see you again too, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, Gummy Bear! He's not being whipped mercilessly anymore. Yay! Yeah, Franziska has left the country, I suppose. I wonder if we'll see her again. Don't tell me. Detective Max Reader, no! What happened? What happened?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask to Mask. I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that?
I got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh?
So who is guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace detective?
Oh. Maya, what are you teaching the child? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask to Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum card. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask to Mask.
So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? And you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Oh, a rival for Gumbalaya, or Gumshoe. Detective fight. Yagami needs to get in on this. Hey, Alfred, welcome. Ace Detective. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Calling card. He must be good if he tells them before he even steals. Yeah, right? The confidence. Dick Gumshoe, Ace Detective. Look forward to that in 2008. Calling card. So what's this calling card?
Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
What's this mark on the front?
That's Mask to Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the news flash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Ah. Calling card added to the court record. I think it's time for me to start taking some notes for this new case. So let's do it. So we had a little bit of notes from the tutorial case, just this much, just a little bit. Let's start it for this one. So I just want to take note that the emblem of the calling card is not public knowledge. I might forget that. There we go. And some chapstick. Alright. So before heist, the emblem is top secret. It does say it there, but... Okay.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks. I guess. Okay, we can present some stuff to Gumshoe. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge.
Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal.
Yeah, okay. What about this?
Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night, and my brain's not really working right.
Relatable.
Somehow, I don't think sleep would really fix the problem.
Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know, and he might get mad if he heard.
I can hear everything you're saying, pal. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me.
What's that?
All the other items that were stolen by Mask to Mask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, or the Crown of Bongora.
The sacred urn of Kurain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course! Everyone in Kurain Village knows about it.
Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. What about this? Okay, yeah, he doesn't know. This is the same thing. Yeah.
Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal?
Does the thief ever send these to the police?
No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though.
That's not what happened this time, you mean?
You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me?
Yeah, sure. Is there anything new to see here? No, it's all the same stuff. Okay,
Let's go!
we'll go to the basement and see this ace detective for ourselves. He insulted the cookie. You're on thin ice, Gumbo! Molly! Oh my goodness, welcome in! Thanks so much for subscribing for 2 months. Count 'em. Dose. Thank you very, very much. Let me get your name on a paper star real quick here. Thanks, Molly! You have access to all of our sound effects and our emotes and our sub-only commands and all of that fun stuff. Here is your star, a little purple one, just for you. Let's put that in the jar, which is very, very close to being full. So close! There's probably only room for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more? I'm not sure. It's getting there. It's getting there. There's yours right there. Oh my goodness. Purple's your favorite. Perfect. I have white ones and purple ones. I think the purple ones are really cute. From this new set of paper stars. Yeah, thank you so much again for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Let's get down to that basement. October 12, Lordly Taylor, Basement Warehouse.
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air-conditioned, to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos! Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh god! I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence! Oh! Hold on. Get a little too close there. He's making me uncomfortable. Put them peepers away, sir. Put away those peepers. You're peeping a little bit too strong here. It's a little bit too much peeping there. That hair's too sharp to be innocent. You know what my immediate thought is? That he's Mask to Mask in disguise as an ace detective. But don't tell me, don't tell me. It's my immediate theory. I saw the Ace Attorney Trilogy is on sale for $15 when it's usually 30. Was also almost tempted to get it. I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it's a great time. 15 is pretty good for 3 games, I think. That's 50% off, man. Oh my goodness. Oswald Cobblepot looking ass. Jeez. He's guilty already. Penguin, what are you doing here? Oh my lord. I don't like the character, but I do really like his theme. I do like the music. Yes, yes. Gotta be dark magic. My gosh. Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. So he just has like a magnifying glass on his eye, like a monocle. Look at that nose! Oh my goodness. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that is how say that how is nothing but a question of why. He's giving lemon grab? Oh, the dribbler! Both time and space! What does lemon grab say? Unacceptable! And a swimmer of dreams! I can't do that voice. I can't do lemon grab.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Look at me! Look at me! I'll come sit in and voice act. Can you do a lemon grab? If you can do a lemon grab, come on over, but... This dude's name is Look at Me. I can, but I don't want to. That's okay. I'll just embarrass myself instead. Ace Detective. Oh, hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
Or, the name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and,
Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Is that the first time that, Phoenix has called himself an Ace Attorney, by the way? Did they do a title drop there? Excellent! Well then, shall we begin our little game? There can only be one ace, and we're already an ace detective, so leave. Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Oh boy. Ace Detective and Mask de Mask. I think so. I feel like that's the first time I've seen Phoenix say that. The sword! Oh my goodness.
Happy, you scared me! You scared me!
Oh my god. I was like moving my foot and she was right next to my foot. You scared me. Oh Jesus. Got a little creature over here. I don't even know what I was saying. I was about to say the mask. I mean, not the mask. God damn it. The sword is on the ground over there.
Happy.
Oh my Lord Jesus. Ace Detective. So are you really as famous as you say? Hard to believe. Of course! For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I don't like him. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me! It's my name. Oh. I am Mask de Mask's arch-enemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask to Mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Oh. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Yeah. I love his sprites, I can't help it. A tiny gremlin. A tiny gremlin baked potato, yes.
Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally! Wherever Damask goes, you will find Acme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. The night of the crime. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course! After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio! I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
The calling card arrived, right?
Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? Got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
That's before you peel the corn! Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. That's a little suspicious. Hey, Cuddle, welcome in. Can I say that his monocle being a magnifying glass is genius? Peak character design. Oh, thanks so much for the 40 bits, Cuddle. Welcome in, thank you. Corn Seal, the cornless dogs. Would this guy just be Pinocchio as a real boy grown up? Oh, maybe. Didn't turn out too great. Very pompous. To fool your enemies first, you must fool your friends, is my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who's seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though on one... Oh, is this a typo? So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors last night, they supposed to say no one? Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Oh my god. Having trouble keeping up with all these voices, man. Oh. I'm calling it. The nose is fake to make it look like he can't fit in the mask. I'm saying I think this guy is Mask to Mask. That's what I think. Especially when they see a typo, I see it. I see it. Every time. That's a Phantom Thief proverb, I think. Oh. Okay, so we talked. I can present. Look at this cookie! I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch-rival.
Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style.
A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Maya is savage.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. I have no interest save that of finding my arch rival.
Yeah, the shade is intense today.
Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atme and Mask Damask is set to begin.
Still, there's something funny about this guy.
Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? I can sign it.
No thanks. Mask Damask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive. But I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Ooh?
Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, I'm not sure I would say exactly that.
That's right! We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Wait a minute. He's gone. To the other side. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Let's examine. Ooh. I like this song. Anything of note over here? No? Okay. Well, I noticed that there's a box with pink on it, and then there was a pink stain on the wall over there, so we're gonna look at that for sure. Looks like the sign and the ladder I already looked at, but we can look at this stuff again. 50 Shades of Faye. It's probably the funniest pun I'll ever make. That made me laugh more than your pun. I'm pretty shady myself today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Sorry. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this, I think.
That didn't look very scary.
Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
God. Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added to the court record. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 AM on the night of the crime. Okay, we can't look at it though. Let's look at our profiles. We've got Phoenix, age 26. Oh yeah, let's read all the profiles. Me. What more can I say? This is my 3rd year as a young, but skilled. Don't forget, lawyer. Mia Fey, deceased. Maya's older sister and my eternal mentor in life and law, passed away 2 years ago. Maya Fey, age 19. My assistant and a disciple in the Kurain tradition of spirit channeling. Pearl Fey, age 9. Maya's cousin and channeling prodigy. She has amazingly powerful spiritual abilities. Adrian Andrews, age 24. Head of planning, promotion, and security of the Treasures of Kurain exhibit. Dick Gumshoe, age 32. Homicide detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Mask Damask, age question mark. A flashy thief who steals valuable works of art, sends a calling card before a heist. And then we got Look at Me, age 34, an ace detective, has great powers of deduction, yet rarely makes sense. If Pearl doesn't know what a computer is, that means she's never been to coolmath.com. I may not be a professional, but bringing a child to an investigation isn't good. Like, a liability thing. Yeah. But they don't really care about the rules, I think. Sad. 3rd year as a lawyer, and he's already acquitted several celebrities and uncovered several massive conspiracies. And yet, he does not know how to use a computer. Sad. Well, let's look at the box, I guess. That pathetic-looking wooden box.
Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. There might be clues to the thief's identity on there.
I worked so hard to make that box. She made it, and he called it pathetic.
You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fame Manor, so there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
Nick, you made her cry! Poor Maya. Maybe it had been better if Mask to Mask had taken the box too. Jesus Christ, Nick! That's not the point, man! My God! You insulted her. Yeah, what? They are being so sassy to each other. We are lawyers. Any trouble we get into, we can just lawyer out of. Let's look at the sword.
Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shichishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Yeah, I think I do remember the sword that looked like this in Okami. I remember. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
1 hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it would sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me.
Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
This sword. Was it Mystic Ami?
Holding it last night?
Ah.
Yup.
And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Mask to Mask with it. Like this.
Thwap! Ouch! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man. My head. My hair! What'd she do to you, Nick? A ceremonial sword held in the hand of Amifei's statue. Wasn't bent before the crime. Interesting. Let's look at the door. Honestly, I like how they're always teasing each other. They're just like siblings. Can that even cut if it was sharp? It's a ceremonial weapon, probably not meant for combat. Except for bonking people over the head, I guess.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. And?
Nobody's here to keep us out.
I guess let's look at the statue and then the pink stuff.
This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Right and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night?
Nope.
Huh. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
So, the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Ami Faye's golden statue updated in the court record. Statue of the founder of the Kurain channeling technique, moved the night of the crime. Is the baked potato making trouble? Maybe? I think she was just trying to open the door or something. And escape! Danganronpa blood. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw it. Oh, they're not afraid to show red blood in this game. I think that's literally why they had pink blood in Danganronpa, right? Was to avoid like mature rating or something, and then they just kept it throughout the series. Something like that. I only read or watched like a playthrough of the first one. Pepto-Bismol runs through their veins. The games are already rated M. Why did they have the pink blood then? I think it was something like that, and then like they just decided to keep the pink blood, even though they did have an M rating. Something, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long. Any Danganronpa fans that know why the blood is pink in the games? I do not recall. 'Cause it looks cool. I can accept that. Isn't Danganronpa a pretty violent game though? Yeah, I just can't remember why they did a different color blood. Stylistic, I guess. So, maybe I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous.
No, it was behind the statue. I noticed it. There was some kind of pink stuff behind the statue.
But this paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be.
I guess it's from where the statue was? Games are probably rated M for other reasons, but I digress. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Is that all we can look at here? I guess so. Huh. Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. I guess that's it. Okay. Let's schmoove. Hey, Cobra, welcome. Maybe to avoid, like an adult-only rating? Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it. We gotta solve this mystery. It's gonna bother me. Why is Danganronpa blood pink? I was sorta right. Danganronpa wanted to avoid any censorship or controversy before it could even get started, so the development team changed the color of the blood from red to bright pink. So it still ended up rated M, but the pink blood was to avoid that kind of thing, was to avoid being, like, having a really high rating, adult rating? I don't know. Something like that! That's the short answer. But there's probably more to it. As always. But there you go. Dang it, Grandpa! Darn old Rompo! Doggone Roomba! Alright, let's go back. Oh!
Hey, Nick! Your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix Wright here.
It's me, Gumshoe!
Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny?
I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him! I beat Mr. Ace Detective! Finally! This underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask to Mask?
Bingo! Oh! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him!
Mask to Mask surrendered?
That's great. So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you.
What? Something wrong?
Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime?
The detention center?
He wants to talk to you. Mask to mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon.
The detention center, huh? Okay. He wants to talk to us? Us, Ace Attorney and Ace Spirit Channeler and Ace Apprentice? And the store might be back later. If not, see y'all later. Have a good night, Panda, if we don't see you later. Otherwise, have a pleasant and safe trip to the store. Also, how you doing? Doing pretty good, Cobra. Just, doing lots of voice acting today. For all these different characters in Ace Attorney, but it's always a fun time, yeah. I just started this game last week, so having a lot of fun getting into, the second chapter here. Alright. At Me Detective Agency. Oh. Well, that's not quite where I wanted to go. Do I have to go somewhere else first? Oh, detention center. Sorry, it's right here. Let's go there first. We'll go here later. I'm more curious about this. He even said, like, bring me the details first before you do anything else, and I'm like, no. October 12, detention center visitors room.
Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center.
You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you?
Yep. After all, we got mask to mask.
Right, but, so where's the sacred urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, because we're always on murder cases.
Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me! Oh my lord.
Who are you?
I'm mask to mask. Okay?
Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly?
Gangly? I'm Rondelite. Rondelite? Rondelite. The famous mask to mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So this could be an imposter. This could be a mask to mask imposter, maybe. If this person doesn't know about the emblem, then we'll know that this is not the real mask to mask. Imposter? I'm thinking maybe this isn't actually mask to mask. I mean, I don't know. If he couldn't punch his way out of a paper bag. Maybe. Hey Van, welcome. Howdy. Ron Delight. Why are you such a sussy baka? Stop. Cinnamon roll hair and everything. This looks like just a little baby. He just looks like a little baby. It's him, my beloved. I hope we get to court today. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I need to see Visor Chap. Don't be mad, but I can see you cosplaying this guy. I'm not... It's fine for now. I mean, I don't dislike him. You said imposter. Well, you're the one that said Sussy Baka. I didn't say that. Okay. Mask to mask. So, you're the mask to mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean.
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled mask to mask, it's actually mask star damask.
What's with this guy? What's his problem?
Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much, Jesus. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! His hair swirls! I love how they write his dialogue. The head tilt sprite is my favorite in the world. It is pretty cute. Oh, I definitely have some water, Cobra, no worries. I always have a cup of water during stream. His hair turns into curly fries when he's frazzled. A major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well...
I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi?
Desi?
Desi? Sacred urn.
Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
I'm sorry. I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. Oh my god. He can't make a decision to save his life. Also relatable. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything.
Mr. Damask, about the urn.
Oh, yes! The urn! Right away! Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway.
Enough already. Just tell it to us straight.
Please. Please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. That urn. I lost it!
What?
Lost it? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes. No. Maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know.
What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train?
Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry! I just lost it somewhere, I don't know where! This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting.
Are you really sure this creep is Mask Damask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Who's Desi? So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! Oh, he has a wife.
I guess she must be his wife.
I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pelpepe, 3rd floor. My secret base! My apartment. Oh my lord. This boy is a mess. This is every introvert. Wow. Make a choice, dude. Thank you for representing us, Ron. My power went out for like 10 minutes and I don't know why. There's no bad weather where I am. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf. Welcome back. Ah, yes, when you steal a priceless item and then misplace it. Happens all the time. Palapo, pelepepepepepepepepe. Palapazo. Third floor.
Let's go have a look, Nick, to Mask's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Can we present some stuff? What do you think about this?
I don't really think I can help you with that. No, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Damn. And then you're gonna say the same thing. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble.
If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
What do you think about this? Nothing. Oh, that's Mask's calling card. Why are you speaking in third person all of a sudden?
Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy.
I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Okay, nothing else. Was he Batman? He got a mask cave? To be honest, a lot of thieves have pure hearts. We sure love romanticizing them. He's got Princess Leia cinnamon roll hair. I guess he's a little cinnamon roll. Let's move. So we can go to Damask's hideout, or we can go to Atme and talk to him. I don't know what to do. I say we go to the hideout first. Oh my goodness. I was about to say, this does look like a hideout with all these different gadgets, but it could still be a copycat. It could still be just a fan of Mask to Mask. October 12, Mask to Mask's hideout. Damn, you live like this? Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is Mask to Mask's hideout, all right. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh. She's pretty.
Huh? Oh my god! Yes. Ron got games? Stop. Huh? Who are you people? I like how she has tires for earrings. Are you Desi Delight?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Do we have a profile for you? Ron Delight's wife. Seems to be a very friendly and outgoing lady, age 23. I'm not a homewrecker. But... even Mask to Mask, or Ron, I should say. Even Ron's design wants to tell us he's a cinnamon roll. Too good for this world, too pure. You must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome.
Did she really call me Nicky boy? Ron Delight. Desiree Delight. That's his wife? I don't like making assumptions, but she's dummy! We know who the top is here. Oh my god. It's not even an assumption, it's canon! Oh my god. You know what? She's not Ron's wife anymore. She's our wife. They do like costumes. Damn. She really gives "he asked for no pickles" energy. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, Ron. About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really?
They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see.
My Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me! I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible.
Her voice is evolving into something.
Huh? But, are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know...
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? They should just ask him straight up. I like to think that she's got a Brooklyn accent. I'm not very good at a Brooklyn accent, so I'm just gonna do whatever my brain allows me to in this moment. But yeah, the fact that she calls him Ronnie kind of gives me those vibes too.
Desiree. Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle's like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say he makes up for it in other ways.
Other ways?
Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin.
And shopping?
I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Brooklyn accent, something else. I don't know. Maybe she thinks he might just be a fanboy. And maybe he is just a fanboy, I don't know. Looking at his house, how could you not know? That's why I think, like, yeah, he's a fanboy or she thinks he is. Huh? Oh, yeah. Y'all thought it was going somewhere else, huh? No,
She's like, I'm here for the money, actually.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
So, where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. What? The night of the crime. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically, he's got no alibi. Great. Let's present the cookie. Excuse me, but would you take a look at this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't the faintest idea. I guess I just don't get out enough. Ooh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's gonna be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with these types of things.
Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb.
Terrific! You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oops. Looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. So what do you know about this? I love how this is like top secret, but we're showing it to absolutely everyone that we find. You're giving Harley Quinn vibes with Desiree. You know what? It was teetering into Harley Quinn. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I don't know what her voice is. Just, we gotta accept it as it is, okay? I don't I don't do Brooklyn accents, so whatever it is what it is.
No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret. Don't you remember?
I already showed it to like 5 people. I showed it to like an old man on the sidewalk already. Like, oh, he does have a Brooklyn accent. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, oops. Sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else.
Yeah, we got a Harley Quinn Joker situation, but this Joker is, you know, her husband is Joker-esque in the sense of Persona 5. Yeah, it's just a mix of references here. Yeah, she doesn't know about that. Okay, I guess we can examine now. So let's look around. There's a lot to look at. A lot of ground to cover.
Hey, Nick, look on top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope and a letter.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it.
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue.
No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important.
If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. Foreshadowing! There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over there.
Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's dynamite in missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy.
The police even investigate this place? There's wigs. What's this?
Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know.
Wow, there's no fooling you!
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is mask to mask. Oh! I'd better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Huh. So it really is him? This thing looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. Yeah, it's the one that, Windbag was wearing.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver.
Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit?
Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. You really hit rock bottom here, Nick. Maya, get good. I'm downloading something, so I turned the stream down to 180p, and it sounds so crunchy and basically looks like if I took my glasses off. I'm just like 10 pixels moving around. I bet this is making the quality go down. Because when you move a lot, or the screen moves a lot, the quality plummets. Okay, sorry. Anyway. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame.
Look, Nick, it's a fake beard.
There's also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on.
Hey, cut it out.
Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix Star Damask. Let's borrow it for a while.
No way. I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. Now, what the hell is this?
It's Mask Damask.
There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that.
Click. Ah ha 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 ha. I I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Oh. Okay. So, this would explain how he goes up and disappears into the moon, right? He just has this little balloon that he lets go that looks like him and plays a little recorder. Oh my god.
I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
I know. So this is really him.
Nick, it's a torpedo.
It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. So, this guy has a bunch of money, and he uses it to get all these little knickknacks and steal priceless objects. Okay. And there's nothing else to look at. Okay, so that's it. We've talked to her. So I guess we just go back to the detention center. We can also go to Atme. Let's go back here first just to see what happens. I guess there's nothing else to do. We can't even ask him about Desiree anymore. Alright, I guess we do just go to, Atme next. My sense of humor is so broken that bit crushing a video to 180p and bass boosting the audio is enough to make me laugh these days. I kind of want to see a screenshot of what the stream looks like at 180p. I want to see Ron wearing those wigs on the left, especially the pink perm, absolutely. All right, let's go to Atme, I guess. So I guess Atme isn't secretly Mask to Mask. We can throw that theory into the garbage. October 12, Atme Detective Agency. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It looks like nobody's home.
What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Okay, so he's not even here anyway, but we can look around. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet?
I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Maybe you sitting on a toilet. A golden toilet! Maya is the actual thief, yes. The thief of hamburgers. Hey, skeleton, welcome in.
How you doing? Hey, Nick, what's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music.
You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something.
It's an air purifier.
I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say?
Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. She doesn't have any money, Nick.
Whoa, it's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. We've also had this same conversation before. The Golden Throne, yes, of course. It's a portrait called Look at You. The thinker, but it's the stinker.
Clearly, you don't own an air purifier.
That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books.
My Life as an Ace Detective, Unabridged Edition by Look at Me. Ace Detective.
Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies.
Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Look at Me doll at the helm. How cute.
There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them.
This one says Atme Virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh?
It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Oh my god. Anything else here? This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen.
No, no, no. Not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen.
Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess.
No, Maya. No. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Oh. I still don't trust this guy. No, I don't either. I don't know what's up with Look at Me, but I don't like him, no. Everything's fine, but late because I have been studying for an exam. Oh, no worries, Skeleton. I appreciate you popping in anyway. I hope you do great on your exam. As opposed to figuratively covered, Phoenix, shake my head. Literally covered. I guess that's it. Okay, so we're not supposed to be here yet. We went here. I guess we go back here. Maybe the basement? No? Maybe back here. I'm surprised we can't talk to him again. Huh. Well... the only people that we can talk to is Ron, Desiree, and Maya at the moment. I believe I presented everything to Ron. There's no new options to talk about with Ron. The last thing that happened was Ron said, "Can you go talk to my wife for me?" And then we went to go talk to Desiree. And then... yeah, we can go to Wright and Co. law offices. I don't know if I'm supposed to present something to Maya. I don't usually have to do that. There is nothing new to talk about with Desiree. I presented everything to Desiree. We examined, I think, everything here. Didn't really learn anything that I have, like, in the court record now. We did meet the detective with a large nose, yes. We did indeed. I don't like him very much. Not right now, anyway. I missed something. I don't think so. Saw everything there. I'm not sure. Let me try prompting her again. So the night of the crime. So the crime took place at... I'm actually going to start taking notes because who knows how long this case is going to be, so... Crime happened at 1:30 a.m. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Finally caught me. The poor man was as white as a sheet. About 3 in the morning. Okay. When she got home was 3 a.m. Okay. Got it. She's got an alibi. We're together at the time of the night. When I got home, he was already fast asleep. He has no alibi. Okay, no alibi for Ron. And then that's where we left off with her. Let's go back. And there's nothing here. I would have thought this was what we do next, but... And then there's nothing here. I don't think I missed anything in the basement. I guess let me go here, and then... present stuff to Maya, maybe? What do you think about this?
What about it, Pearly?
I'm not certain. What do you think? Okay, so that's nothing. Oops. Oh. Oh, I didn't read it. Hold on. This is the calling card. The security at Lordly Taylor. I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Kurain exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask to Mask. Yeah, I'm a little stuck right now. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do next here. We've already talked about that. Yeah, I feel like I've already presented all this stuff to Maya, and anything new, she's not reacting to it, so there's nothing new to say. Let's check the basement again. I'm pretty sure I looked at everything here. Let's go back up. Yeah, nothing to do here. Did I miss something? Did Desiree give you something? No. She did not. There's this thing that we didn't look at. Look on top of the chair. It looks like an envelope and a letter. Yeah, there's a letter here. But Maya says we can't do anything with it. Well... yeah, that's all done. Let's present everything again from the beginning. Okay. I love old stuff. Can count on me and Ryan to be there. Nothing. Haven't the faintest idea. What do you know about this? And then Maya stops us. You can't show her that because it's top secret. When I hear the word top secret, it piques my interest. Uh-huh. Okay. And that's the same dialogue again. Should be a dialogue option. It's not there. I've tried to talk to her, I've tried to talk to Ron and Maya. Those are the only three people I can talk to, and I don't have any new options to talk about. Weird. Yeah, she's not gonna talk about it. I must be missing something. That's the same thing. Oh, Lord Jesus! Can we present a profile? I haven't presented profiles. Okay, give me a second. Can I present Ron?
I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
Sorry, I forgot her voice.
Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit.
What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway?
Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much.
Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. We can present... oh, maybe I present Desiree to Ron? I haven't been presenting profiles. Always the profiles, huh? Yeah. Yeah, did you present... oh yeah, we can present Master... yeah, let me go through the profiles here. Let's just see what everything says.
As long as I've got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy. Don't you think, Nick?
Would you take a look at this? And yeah, she doesn't know. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask? Yeah, there we go. Oh, God.
Mask to Mask? Of course! I know all about it! My husband is his biggest fan!
Ah.
Yep. What? Huh?
Biggest fan?
Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What are you talking about?
Oh, oh. Okay, there we go. Delusions. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask.
Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask to Mask is a bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? Would that really be true?
Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem a little... I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I draw the line at crime. Other than speeding, of course. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight? Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
Desiree's letter added to the court record. Hey Ace, welcome in. Howdy. Hey, we solving crimes? We sure are. We are in the very first day of episode 2 with Mask to Mask. She's right. The room looks more like a fan's room than a hideout. That's what I thought when we first walked in here. And then Phoenix said that the emblem on the hot balloon in the background is top secret. So I don't know if like a super fan would know about the emblem or not, because it's not supposed to be known by anybody but the police, pretty much, and the thief. So I don't know. We are attempting to solve the crimes. I love Phoenix, right? So I'm here for this. Love this case. Yeah, I'm already having a lot of fun with it. I'm having a ton of fun with this game in general. I completed the what's the name? Tutorial case last week, all in one stream, and even that one was really, really fun, and it was just the tutorial, so I was pretty excited to keep playing this game, so yeah, it's pretty good so far. Video and sound is off by a few seconds. Really? Is that happening for anybody else? Yeah, try a refresh and see if that fixes it. There shouldn't be a lag like that, but if anybody else notices it, let me know. I should have that adjusted. There shouldn't be one. Sounds in sync for me. Yeah, it might be something wrong with your stream, Molly, or internet or something like that. Sound good to me? I think it's okay here. Okay. Might need to refresh, Molly. It does happen sometimes. I've had like 1 or 2 people mention that every so often, like every few months or so, but usually a refresh fixes it, so see if that helps. Let me know. Desiree's letter, addressed to her husband Ron Delight, apparently contains something important. Let's go. Does it say what it says? No. Okay. So now we can present the letter. Here we go. All better. For some reason, there is a pause once in a while. Most likely is me, though. I'm sorry about that, Molly. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's causing it on your end. If anybody else is having any kind of like lag issue or something. Happens occasionally to you as well, Wolf. Interesting. Okay. I don't have any stream issues on my end, so I don't know what would cause it. I think every now and then my stream will kind of like just stutter every once in a while. It shouldn't happen too often though. When I look at my recordings of my streams, when I look at my VODs, it's really not that frequent. Sometimes happens to me, I refresh and it's fine. I always assume it's my internet. If it's happening for a lot of people, then I would think it's something to do with the stream. It's just odd because like, I don't have any issues on my end. It doesn't say like drop frames, bitrate's good. So I don't know what would be causing it. Yeah, sorry about that. I love how you made his wife sound like Harley. Yeah, you know, she kind of seemed like she would have, I guess, a Brooklyn accent, and it just became a Harley Quinn. So I can do an okay Harley Quinn, so I'm just going with that. If I'm not doing Harley Quinn, I can't do a Brooklyn accent. That's the only Brooklyn accent I can do, apparently. It's Harley Quinn specific. Oh, I was watching another stream, and there is a buffer hiccup. I wonder if Twitch is having some issues. That could be it. Oh, just pulled a leg muscle. I'm currently dying, so sorry, Flame. Rip Flame. Might be a live thing, not video thing. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah. I can't really watch my stream live, so all I see is like my my video recorder, so I don't know. Sorry about that. If it happens all the time, then it might be something I want to look into, but apparently Twitch is having some issues, so. Looking forward to the character with the Marge Simpson voice.
Oh, homie. Addressed to her husband, Ron Delight. Apparently contains something important.
I feel like it sounds more like Toad. I can't really keep up the Marge Simpson voice. I can only say like one word as Marge, and then it just evolves into Toad. Also in the middle of typing a comment, and then my cat interrupted me by wanting cuddles. Alright, let's see. Let's show the letter to Ron. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you! Letter given to Mask to Mask. Actually, more like taken.
My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out.
He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Oh, Pearls. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I knew this was gonna happen. I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. Or, no, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Nick, please! Oh no, it's spreading! Oh, please! I'll give you the treasures of your choice in return! What should I do? Can I actually refuse? Well... I don't really think I can. I mean, I don't know. I bet if I refuse, it's just like, okay, come back later, but you have to, you know? Alright, take this case. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Girls?
I can't believe you would defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Wah!
Did she run away?
Pearly, wait!
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
Sniffle? I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, Phoenix! I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road.
Okie dokie. So, Pearls is gonna be back here. Let's go walk around here. So we took his case. I wonder if I could have just refused and done some other stuff first, but I would like to see if we can go here. No? Still no? Okay. Let's go talk to Pearls then. Well, let's look everywhere else first. Hold on. Sorry. You see, I'm also indecisive. Hey, Panda, welcome back. Refuse the case. Game over. Nick somehow goes bankrupt. Don't leave me alone with Cinnabon hair. He's sad because he made Pearly cry. I like how her earrings are tires. Yeah, me too. Me too. She loves her motorcycles. October 12, Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall. Maya!
Oh, Miss Andrews.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
Your precious urn. Your precious urn.
Please, calm down. What's wrong? She's in distress. I'm sorry, it's a reflex. Do you mind? I mean, I get it. I get it. I thought it said Lordy Taylor. Oh, Lordy, it's a Taylor. Yes, this new Andrews outfit is the cutest. I love it so much. Yeah, it's just like a black version of the other shirt she was wearing, right? Now this, I probably own. This is probably literally in my closet right now. A shirt exactly like this. What's wrong?
Sniffle. It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. Don't. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn.
Oh.
Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. In, out. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Oh. Andrews is so guilty. Feels so guilty. She isn't guilty. Guilty! You're guilty! I diagnose you with guilt. It may not be Samus, but the hairstyle makes it so her. Your voice acting is top-notch. Thank you, Cobra. You know what Andrews is giving me? Riza Hawkeye. Riza Hawkeye.
Fancy music.
Hello?
Oh, yes. The hair is like exactly the same.
It's a character from frickin' Full Metal Alchemist. Right. Yeah, if y'all Google Riza Hawkeye, she looks just like her with the hair. It's mostly the hair, really. That's it. Dang. Was that your way of telling us you would cosplay her at some point? I mean, I technically could do it, but I think I need to buy a wig for her. I don't think I have one in my storage that fits. But it's doable. But I'm gonna be cosplaying Edgeworth first. I just tried on the mock-up of my Edgeworth coat, my suit jacket today that Ruuuvo's making for me, and now they just have to kind of adjust the fitting so it fits me better, and then they can make the real jacket. And then we gotta worry about the pants. And then the wig. And then everything else. Yeah, hopefully we finish the stuff in time, but either way, we'll be cosplaying Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth at some point. Speaking of wigs, I'm lamenting making the wig for Phoenix. I really might just use my own hair. Yeah, cause like, we got wigs for Edgeworth and Phoenix, so we do have them. Edgeworth's wig is pretty much already styled. It was already kind of like Edgeworth's hair when we bought it. So that's not really a big deal. But then the wig that we got for Phoenix, I think it's gonna take a lot of work. And Ruuuvo's actually pretty good at using their own hair to style for characters. They've cosplayed a lot of different characters in the past where they just use their own hair and it actually looked just like the character. And they have black hair, so a lot of characters have black hair, and it kind of works. The only thing is you're cosplaying 3 characters where you use your own hair. So you kind of have to like have a middle point of your hair length and style to fit 3 different characters at one convention. I don't know how that's gonna go. So we're still figuring things out, you know? We're still figuring that out, but yeah. I should try on my Edgeworth wig. I haven't even tried it on yet. Taking notes. Tape some triangle rulers painted black to your head. Make the wig out of styrofoam. Ah, you know, that's actually not a bad idea. I think I've seen that before in wig making. For some reason, I can't take care of wigs no matter what I do. Already destroyed 3 of them. Really? What kind of wigs were... Oh, sorry. What kind of wigs were they? Like, were they really long? Were they short? Do you know if the fibers were synthetic? And did you get them from like a place that has like nice wigs, or are they more like cheaper wigs? Which, nothing wrong with that. It's just sometimes the quality goes into like how good they are and how well you can take care of them. Synthetic, 1 long, 1 medium, and 1 short. Okay, so just kind of like all across the board. Yeah, I don't know. It can also depend on how you store them. One also had a ponytail. So I'll just tell you, anything that's a long wig, anything with a ponytail that's really long, anything that's just really long hair, it's gonna really want to be tangled. There's ways to help with that. Like with ponytails, with braids, with anything that's like long and styled, that's like one piece of hair, you can actually, oh, what was the trick that I saw? What was that trick that we saw, Ruuuvo? It was like you put it in like a netting material that's like the same color as the wig hair, and it actually like keeps it in place. I learned that recently. That's a new trick I learned. Another thing again is how you store them. So if you have a really long wig, you want to, if it has a ponytail, if it has long hair at all, you can actually put it in hair ties, like every section or so, and then you can put it inside of those wig bags that's like netting, and then into the plastic bag for storage, or you can keep them out and put them on a wig head so they keep their shape, especially if they're really styled and have lots of hairspray or something, or bobby pins or whatever. You're gonna want to put it on a wig head. I would braid them and put them in hair nets. Okay, then you're doing things right. I'm not really sure how they get messed up. It could also be, I don't know. You can wash wigs to revitalize them. You gotta do it the proper way. You gotta be careful with damage, like with heat damage. Like if you use hot water, if you use a straightener or curling iron on them, it can mess them up. Especially synthetics are not very open to that kind of stuff. You gotta be careful with that. Trangors? Oh, they're actually called trangers? What? I have to tell y'all, it took me 3 attempts to write triangle. First was trangers, then tranglies, then triangles. Oh, I see. It's a typo. It's a trick of using horse hair conditioner to keep long wigs detailed. Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah. Maybe the quality of the wig. Yeah. Yeah. If they're not like super high quality, they can get ruined over time quicker. We always tend to get wigs from a place called Arta Wigs. They have really high quality stuff. And it's not too bad of a price. Definitely not like the cheapest out there, but it's pretty affordable for what they are and the quality and stuff. There's a few other reputable wig places. I have a few wigs that end up shedding the first day I got them. Like cheaper ones, yeah. I've had like all across the board. I've had lace fronts, I've had like Arta wigs, I've had, you know, Amazon / oh, what's the other website? eBay wigs when I first started out. So yeah, it really depends. Wigs are one of the main reasons I gave up cosplaying, that and no friends to dress up with. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Molly. Yeah, I mean, wigs can be pretty complicated. It can be hard to learn how to style wigs, how to maintain them, how to keep them untangled, all that kind of stuff. So I definitely understand that. It's a lot to keep track of. You know, there's ways to mitigate them or prevent them from getting messed up, but sometimes they just get messed up, you know? There are ways to fix them up, though. There's so many tutorials out there on YouTube. If you ever wanted to get back into cosplay and maybe revitalize some wigs. But yeah, I totally get it. I've managed to avoid wigs for cosplay, but I'm usually in a big foam costume. Oh, there you go. You know, I have always wanted to do a mascot costume. Have you ever done like a mascot costume? Like, is that what you mean by a foam costume? I've always wanted to do one. Like, I've wanted to be like a Katamari character, Animal Crossing, and now I want to be Onomichio. I think Onomichio would be the easiest because it's literally just like the head, and then the rest is normal clothes, pretty much. Well, I say normal, but it's an outfit. It's not like a, you know, major costume we'd have to build. So that might be my entry into being a mascot. I just love the idea of like wearing basically like a literal mask and not having to talk a lot, you know, and just like walking around wearing a little mask, you know? I don't know. I've always liked that idea. Let me catch up with chat here. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Yeah, we were talking about cosplay and then we moved on to wigs. Yes, Riza Hawkeye. I saw that 100%. I don't know anything about her, but I pictured her. Yeah, I didn't even think of her. I honestly didn't finish watching FMA, but I immediately recognized the character when I saw her. She's gonna cosplay every single character in the series by the time they finish playing all the games. That is a tall order. That is a tall order. My first cosplay from Ace Attorney was Any Minnie, just because my hair literally worked for her. And I had a shirt that looked like hers, so I was able to do a closet cosplay. And then now I want to be Edgeworth. I want to be the edgy boy! She was going to be Anju's in the first objection, but I decided not to because we didn't know the character yet. Yeah, I get it. Let's see. Oh, I see. My dad manhandled one of them. Yeah. I never let people borrow our wigs. For that reason, I'm like, I'm gonna be the one dealing with detangling this, so I don't let people borrow them. I've had people ask, and I'm like, sorry, but no. And not strangers, you know, but... You probably don't want to share wigs anyway, just because, you know, hair can carry things and stuff like that. Anyway, also for keeping the wig safe. Are most of the wigs you have synthetic hair, Bishi? Yeah. I don't know if Arda carries wigs that aren't synthetic, but I'm pretty sure all of our wigs are synthetic. Real hair is more expensive and not totally necessary, especially if it's just for like a cosplay and not for a contest, you know? And synthetic can look great, you know? It doesn't have to be real hair. Me listening to this having never touched a wig before. I mean, hey, y'all are learning something new, right? Even if you don't use the information. Love how half of us are talking about wigs and cosplay and the other half is misselling triangles. Yes. And if you have thick hair like I do, oof. Yeah. When I first started cosplaying, I was like 16 and I still had really long hair and my hair is already really thick. It's shorter, so it's a little easier to put under a wig cap, but yeah, it was so much. I had to Google a tutorial. How do you put your hair in a wig? Because it's just so much. And I had to have like two pigtails in the back and then like cross them over the top of my head and then bobby pin the hell out of them to my head, lay them as flat as possible. And then you still have the bump in the back from the ponytails too. So, but usually the back you don't really see the bump because the wig kind of just like hides it. But I did dress up as a bird keeper when a friend did the pigeon head schoolgirl. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. I actually considered cosplaying that at one point just because I love birds so much, but that's so cute. I made a large Cherno Alpha costume. Let me see what that is. Oh, Pacific Rim! I thought it looked familiar. Cool. I love seeing people construct those costumes that look like armor and like, you know, like Pacific Rim characters or, you know, Transformers, like a big robot, basically. That's really cool. Finally finished downloading. I'm out of the crunch. Welcome back to high quality 720p. I'm normally 410, but about 6 in the costume. Oh my god! So how does that work? Like, do you have like platform shoes or like small stilts or something? Like, how do you have the height there? I know you have to practice when you have any kind of like platform People have to practice for a long time to walk around the con. Look how dejected Adrian is during this conversation. Yeah, she doesn't know anything about wigs. She can't contribute. She's just kind of like in the background like, when do I get to talk about something I know about? Yeah, wearing a wig cap is a nightmare. Yeah, with thick hair for sure. The wigs I wear are so tight on my head. Yeah, and wigs also, sometimes they run small, sometimes they're a little bit bigger. I've had wigs where I couldn't really fit them on my head very well, so I would just literally, because wigs have like these little straps on the back of them with hooks on the end. They're not sharp. And they just go into these little loops and you can tighten the wig. If the wig is too tight, I just take them out of the loops completely and either just like pin them up somewhere and that way the wig is as loose as possible, or we just kind of like cut them off. If the wig is too small as is, then you don't really need those. But yeah, so there's ways. You can also technically cut into the wig and make it wider, but that takes some, you know, some sewing and stuff like that, so. My friend made Gypsy and we entered the masquerade too. Ooh, nice. Was the masquerade, so it was the masquerade dance, right? We love going to the formal dances. Sometimes it's masquerade, sometimes it's not. But we love doing those. We went as Majima and Kiryu from Yakuza to the last convention we went to in 2019. So I dressed up as the Yakuza 3 version of Majima because he wears a suit. And then Ruuuvo was just, you know, Kiryu in a black suit. But it was fun. It was really nice. We met some other Yakuza cosplayers and fans there. And they even threw money at us while we were dancing at one point. So I think there's a video of it somewhere out there. It was very dark there, though. It was really funny. It was a great memory for us. I've tried braiding my locks together, but end up getting a headache from how tight my mom braids my hair. Oh, yeah. So it can be kind of painful to wear the wigs. I'm sorry. With Edgeworth comes Old Bag. I hope you're prepared. And before Ruuuvo chasing you in Old Bag cosplay. Oh my god. I'm thinking of cutting my hair to the length of Majima. Yeah, go for it, you know? Hair grows back, and if it's something you want to do, then, you know. So, if you know the character, he has large upside down U feet. My friend is an engineer and wanted it to be accurate, so he made the feet out of solid wood, and then I stood on top of that and made the stilts to attach to my legs, and then my head sits within the cone, and the very top was a bit above me. Yeah, usually with costumes like that, you can't actually have your, like, head where the face of the character is. You have to be, like, lower. That's really cool. The masquerade here is more like a costume show-off. Okay. Where you get a certain amount of time based on how many people you had, so you can dance or do fight scenes and such. Okay, so it's kind of like a competition or like you said, like a show-off. That's cool. Yeah, for me, masquerades, usually at the cons we go to, are just dances, just for fun. They'll play, like, video game music, anime music that, you could, like, ballroom dance to, technically. They always play, I think, some songs from, like, Mario Galaxy and Spirited Away. Not Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. Stuff like that. And it's really sweet. Yeah, it was. We actually won first place in the Masters that year. Oh, wow! That's awesome, Ace! Oh my goodness. I haven't won any costume competitions quite yet. I guess I'm not really into, like, entering for stuff. I'm also not a big crafter. Ruuuvo there is my partner and has been crafting cosplay stuff for a long time. So they make most of our costumes. I got into sewing in 2019 and I haven't made a costume since then, so I'm out of practice anyway, but I made Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cosplay, and that was the first time I actually made my own costume, so I was pretty proud of that, but I'm definitely not like a cosplay contest person. Ruuuvo has entered some contests before, though. I know the last thing that they entered a while ago was their Ahsoka from Star Wars, and they won second place. Was that in... Which level was that one in Ruuuvo? In intermediate. Okay, yeah. So second in intermediate, which I think is pretty cool, too. But yeah, Masters is, like, big leagues. That's awesome. Gotta do the cosplay contest, too, along with the formal dance. Yeah. Damn, goals, right? There's a video up of the three of us, so I sometimes watch it to remember it. Oh, that's awesome! Ahsoka sounds hard. Yeah, they had to use latex and everything, and they made a whole headpiece. And yeah, they had the makeup and everything. And then I was just Anakin, so I would literally just had a wig on with like a fake scar and clothes, you know? So like next to them, I felt like I'm just basic as hell. But I was Anakin, but I didn't enter the contest with Ruuuvo because it was a very, very basic costume. And it wasn't like a group enter or anything. It was just Ruuuvo. But anyway, yeah. So that was pretty cool. It was a ride to make and wear it, but I loved it. Yeah, that was probably like the coolest recent costume that you made, just because of all the work that went into it. I think the next big thing that Ruuuvo's always wanted to do is Skull Kid. Once they've done Skull Kid, I think they'll feel very accomplished as a cosplayer. For me, I just want to be a mascot at some point. Onomichio or Katamari. I would love to be Katamari characters so much. How long did the makeup take to apply? Maybe an hour or less. Yeah, it takes a while for sure. Twilight Princess Skull Kid. Twilight Princess Skull Kid. No. Majora's Mask. Hold on. I love Twilight Princess, but I'm blanking. Because in Twilight Princess, I don't remember Skull Kid from Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, there he is. Without his mask on. Creepy little guy. Yeah, I think there wanted to be the one from Majora's Mask with the big mask and everything. I don't know. I played Twilight Princess like 3 times, but you know, my brain don't work so good. He looks ugly in that game. Yeah, I just looked him up. I was like, oh, I don't remember you. Nah, original Majora's Skull Kid for me. Yeah. Shame I only wore it once. Rip. I'm scared of what the headpiece looks like in my closet now. I'm sure the latex didn't age well. Yeah. You'd probably have to remake it, but hey, it had its time in the sun. Skull Kid would be the next thing I would enter a competition with if I ever get to it again. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I would love for you to enter more stuff. Like, see, I'm not very competitive, so I don't really care to, like, win anything. I just want to have fun. And plus, I'm not much of a crafter. I just like to wear costumes. That Ruuuvo makes for me. I'm more of the model. For their work, so to say. But yeah, I have some pictures of our cosplay. I think here. Yeah, that's a cosplay gallery, and it's mostly of me, but there's some stuff of Ruuuvo's as well. I don't think Ahsoka's in there, though. Ruuuvo, you really need to make some kind of cosplay gallery. Do you have one set up? I don't remember if you have one on your card. Install a runway in your home. I mean, we have a long hallway. That's basically the same thing. That's why I like cosplay. It's for everyone, and you can do it as far as you want and such. Yeah, that's what I love about it, too. And why, when people get kind of, like, elitist about it, it really, really bothers me, because, like, if you want a really accurate costume, that's great for you, and it's really cool to see, you know? But, like, not everyone's in it for the competition. Like, I'm not competitive, so if I have something that's a little bit off or not quite accurate, I don't really worry about it. But some people get really, really rude about it, and it's just not the vibe. That's not what cosplay's about, you know? I always say that, like, if you are expecting, like, perfection or close to perfection in a costume, it's for a competition. And other than that, you can just have fun with it, you know? Like, do it how you want to do it, but don't apply weird standards to other people, you know? So I totally agree with you. Our hallway's basically a runway, yeah. You can strut while Ruuuvo looks in approval. I don't have a cosplay gallery anymore. I used to have a page and haven't remade it. Also really bad about taking pictures of my own cosplay. I should just make the frickin' gallery for you, man. I'm too busy right now, though. I have too much to do, Ruuuvo! I got too much to do, but... You gotta do that. You gotta show off your costumes. Taking usable photos is hard. That's why photography is a profession. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'm definitely amateur photographer. But now that I have my camera, I actually took this camera to the convention in 2019 and took some really, really nice photos of me and Ruuuvo. That's how I have a really nice photo of Giorno, of Ruuuvo's Kiryu and my Majima. And it's funny because, like, yeah, we've always struggled having nice photos, and now that I actually have, like, a photography camera that I can use for videography and photography, we're able to take really nice photos ourselves, and we don't have to worry about it, so yeah. You just have to set time aside. But 2019 was pretty cool for that reason. And then COVID happened, so haven't done anything since then, but anyway. We're gonna try to do that at the con we're going to in the summer. We're just kind of gonna keep to ourselves, I think, and just take nice pictures the whole time of ourselves, pretty much. One time we hired a photographer at a con, the pictures did turn out super good. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like, if you don't have a camera, or you're not really much of a photographer, look up, like, local photographers and book a session with them, because, yeah, a lot of them are amazing. Definitely recommend doing that, too, if you can't really take pictures of yourself. For whatever reason. But yeah, I think we should keep going with the game now. We're sitting here. Andrews is like, just crying, like, I'm being ignored for so long. Okay, let's talk to you. Damask's calling card. So when did you get the calling card from Mask Damask?
Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Antme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask Damask than the police.
So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived?
Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches.
So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse?
Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves.
Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir.
The security.
We did not spend an hour talking about wigs. It must have been like 30 minutes. Maybe 40 minutes. Was it really 1 hour? 1 whole hour? Oh, you're exaggerating. Okay, I was gonna say, like, that did not feel like 60 minutes, sir. Sorry to be so literal. I'm just like, was that 60 minutes? Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, the security.
Like, you know,
wig.
Can you tell us a bit more about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Army. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Antme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Kurain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So, maybe one of them was actually Mask Damask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. It's broken, Maya. I know, like, there's nothing in there anymore at this point. It's just a vase. A vase. It's held together with gum and duct tape. That's all Baby Pearl had. Okay, so... let's present some stuff to her. Miss Andrews?
I know, it's all my fault! But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you.
I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Anything else? Let's see. I like this new sprite she has. Nothing. I don't think she's gonna say anything. Okay. So now let's go to the basement. There's nothing here. Never mind. Let's see. Here? No? My god. Oh. Nothing in here but Pepto-Bismol. October 12, Right and Code Law Offices.
Right and Co. Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back.
I forgot Pearl was here! I'm sorry. We were talking about wigs for a long time. I forgot the child was here. Oh, hey Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
You forgot the babby. I'm sorry. Hey, Pearls?
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you, ever. Ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Pearl. Maya! It's okay. She can take care of herself. She's very capable. Someone must be having some bad stomach issues, spilling Pepto-Bismol all over the place. Oh my god, Always Sunny theme. Bishi accidentally neglects an 8-year-old by getting distracted by wigs. How dare you! I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened in Kurain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's
Special someone!
The start of the demon voice. Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but...
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Kurain Village custom, sort of.
Uh-oh. Let's do Maya first. Let's talk about Maya. Pearls seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year. Pearlie's mother is...
Oh, yeah.
She's in jail.
I remember now. Pearls' mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too.
Kurain Village custom. Let's look at this.
There are hardly any men in Kurain Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fey family.
Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Kurain Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving.
Weak?
Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearls' father...
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
They're weak.
So, your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the Kurain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Kurain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby, even though I am a baby. But I shouldn't have acted like a baby.
Pearls?
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do.
Mr. Nick!
Yes? Demon?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going, 8-year-old?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power.
So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Pearl! Hey! Wait a... Heck, she sure runs fast. Little gremlin sprinting.
She's gonna steal some souls.
Pearl, you're 8. You are a baby.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
She's 8 years old. Where's she going? Oh, yeah, I think she's 9 now. She's 9. Yeah.
She's still a baby.
Yeah, she is 9.
A little baby.
It has to be an actual episode on Always Sunny. If it's not, I won't make it myself. That was quite the case. Yeah. Those dudes just seem rude.
They're rude and weak.
Never too young to start whatever it is she's doing. Spirit channeling. If this is like a year later, Maya is my age. Yeah.
Maya is 19.
Oh, I wonder what happens if I present stuff to Maya.
That Desiree sure is cool. I love that whole motorcycle thing. The way she laughs in the face of death, I want to try it myself.
I thought you only knew how to ride a bike.
Hey, don't forget, Nick, that it's an electric bike.
Electric? So young and already so lazy. Whatever happened to good old exercise?
So the real identity of Mask to Mask is... Ron Delight, right?
That's what Mr. Delight claims, but I'm not too convinced about something he said.
Huh? About what?
About the sacred urn. Didn't he sound a little vague on the subject?
Yeah, now that you mention it, he said that he had simply lost it, right?
I have this distinct feeling that he's hiding something. I just know it.
That Detective Atme guy really surprised me. There was this certain something about the way he said, Zvari!
Well, he did manage to get back the treasure that the mask guy stole last time, right? And he did it by himself, too.
Yeah, I guess. That case has certainly made him famous.
It looks like he does deserve to be called Ace Detective after all.
Does he?
Does he?
Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe's on this case too, huh?
He seems to show up during all of our cases. It can't be a coincidence.
Maybe it's a sign that our fates are destined to be woven together for all time.
Yeah, that'd be a real Beauty and the Beast kind of fairy tale, wouldn't it? What do you think about this?
Seems like it has something to do with the case, but I'm not really sure.
Okay, what about Pearls?
I'm sorry that Pearlie said what she did.
Oh, it's fine. It was nothing. I'm gonna have to smooth things over with Pearls later somehow.
How about yourself?
I'm going to have to really buckle down and get serious.
Well, you're the future master of the Kurain channeling technique after all.
Yeah, that, and I have to play the part of Big Sister too. For Pearlie. And you, Nick.
What? Do I look like I was born yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it wasn't for Mia, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Yeah, she told me you used to be really useless. Compared to how unreliable you were then, you actually seem responsible now. Actually, you haven't changed that much, I guess.
Maya praised me for a change. Hey, wait a second. Only for a second.
When did you first get that porcupine cut?
It's been like this ever since I was a little kid.
What? You mean that's the way your hair is naturally? I thought you had some sort of special phoenix cut deal with the barber. I mean, you usually only see hair like that in a video game.
You don't say, Maya. Is my hair really that weird looking? He doesn't think so? Oh my god. So everyone that calls him like a porcupine, he just does not. He's like, huh? What? What are you talking about? That's wild. I don't believe you. Oh my god. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? Here we go. Finally. Looked up, he's 26. I think right now Phoenix is, yes, 26. You are correct. I don't know, but he talks like a boomer. I think I read somewhere they made Maya want cheeseburgers to make her somehow connect to American audiences. Oh my god. I don't think that's why I love Maya. But I do really love Maya and how much she loves burgers, so maybe it worked. I don't know. Hold on, I got smudgies. Got smudgies on my glasses. Maya ate some burger with the most secret ingredients, self-aware. She broke the fourth wall. He's very sensitive about his spiky porcupine hair. Every time she talks about burgers, she was probably talking about ramen or something. Yeah, I guess so. Maya's just too lovable that the burgers are just a bonus. Okay, her original favorite food was ramen, and they changed it to burgers. I would have still loved Maya just as much. October 12, at me Detective Agency.
Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear.
This weirdo.
Welcome to my abode! Relax and soak up the atmosphere.
We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Oh, I don't like when he uses his peeper! I don't like it. Stop peeping at me.
Precisely as I expected. What is?
Svari!
The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Svari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you?
I guess let's talk first. Even Ichiban was able to see that his wild hair was wild looking to others. Yeah, Nick just doesn't have a lot of self-awareness, I think. Look at him, look at me. No, not at me, at him. Don't look at me, look at me. Look at me, but don't look at me. I want you to look at me. At least we don't see Maya with ramen and they call it a burger, like with Pokemon and jelly donuts. Oh, that would be horrendous. I still can't believe they did that and got away with it. Like, really? Really? Was it so hard to just say a rice ball or something, you know? The night of the crime. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night.
Precisely! This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask to Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him.
Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap.
You must mean the security camera.
But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Mask to Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Damask's modus operandi? Sacred urn.
Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask Damask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case.
But wasn't that what Mask Damask stole this time?
I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey.
Oh, he's a jerk.
Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
I remember the pigeons.
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. He's kind of an asshole.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. What a jerk. Damask's modus operandi. M.O.
There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask Damask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Uh-huh. How's that feel, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask Damask. With those peepers of yours. Oh! I see. Only one. What the? It's a Cyclock.
It's a Cyclock?
Who feeds peanuts to pigeons? Don't you give them bread? I actually have given Peach peanuts before, but it's not a great snack for them. Too much can be bad for them, so just like with bread, you don't want to give too much to a pigeon. But technically, yes, they can eat them. You can also feed them almonds and cashews and other kinds of nuts. Actually, I'm not sure about cashews. Always Google before you feed animals something. Always double check. But peanuts, yeah. It's really funny seeing them eat almonds because there's just like a giant piece of food that they just... It's funny watching them eat, like, large stuff. Why does this man look like the penguin? Yep. It's the nose. What was that quote from JoJo about, do you remember how many breads you've eaten in your life? Yep. Their beaks seem too small for them to me. I can see toucans eat nuts. Yeah. Pigeons are able to actually open their mouths pretty wide. You'd be surprised. That's why I like watching them eat almonds, because they're like a little snake. It's pretty fun to watch. But yeah, they can eat pretty big stuff. I mean, they can eat a whole French fry. They shouldn't eat French fries, though. Okay, Cyclock.
Hey, Nick, what is this Cyclock thing?
Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Kurain channeling school someday.
So, how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out!
Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Well, let's save first and give it a shot. Unhinges your beak. Yep. Basically. Alright. Let's do it. He only has one.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Mask Damasks M.O. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask Damask commit the crime.
Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. What would that be? Oh, the camera data? It did take a picture. It did take a picture. I think that's gonna be it. Anna, welcome. Howdy. How you doing? Thanks for doing that shout out. Playing some Elden Ring last time you were streaming. Nice. I don't know if we're gonna make it to court today, but I still have hope. I feel like we're gonna make it to court, but then I'm probably gonna stop it there because it's a good stopping point, and we'll have to wait for Visor Guy next time. I didn't realize it would take all stream to meet him, you know? I wasn't sure when he would pop up, so I'm sorry for the misleading title, but we might not get to meet him today. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, welcome in, Anna. We are in the first day of episode 2 of Trials and Tribulations, so we're in the second case here. And it's already a lot of fun. Visor Man, yes, yeah, I don't even know his name yet. But I've always seen screenshots and fan art of this guy. I know nothing about him, though. Let's do that. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through the door.
Precisely!
I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night.
What?
You didn't know that?
But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned.
What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly?
Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... unconscious? I feel like fast asleep and unconscious are the same thing, but unconscious kind of implies that he was made to be unconscious, and then fast asleep means he just fell asleep. And then we have using the bathroom. I don't know what the answer is here. What was the first case in this one? It was the tutorial case, and it was the flashback where, yeah, Phoenix was framed for murder. And Mia represented him.
He said duty.
Dude is up to some shady shit. Yeah, I think so too. There's something up with him for sure. I mean, the moment I saw him, I thought there was something wrong with him. In the sense that he's doing something wrong. I'm gonna say unconscious. I'm just gonna go out on a limb.
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
I don't think I have it yet. Oh, wait. I bet someone bonked him over the head with this. Let me try that. Ooh. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you?
Haha, surely you must be joking. You think that look at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily?
This sword proves it.
That's...
Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Bonk! Well, detective, how about it?
I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
Roll credits. I just realized that sweat is actually dripping from his nose. Yeah. A little gross, a little gross. I watched the anime, which is good, but will completely spoil the whole games. Yeah, I think at this point we can watch, like, season 1, but season 2 is all about Trials and Tribulations? Or was it all about the last case in Justice for All? I cannot remember. We can certainly watch part of the anime. I don't know if we can finish it yet. I'm so sorry I keep forgetting, y'all. Are you sure that's Sweat? I really hope it is now. Yeah, season 2 is Trials and Tribulations. Okay, thank you. So we can watch season 1, technically. And I wouldn't get spoiled. The Mask's M.O.
I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. Just a little bit. Just a drop. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So, you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined.
You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly?
Chichishito updated in the court record.
Damask knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world?
The opposite. No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna write that down. Atme never saw the thief. Okay.
So the thief may not even be Mask Damask.
Oh, yeah. True. Okay.
Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask Damask. But you never actually saw him.
He did leave the calling card, though.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera.
It does look like Mask to Mask. That's him. Okay, okay. Ta-da. So we have a camera photo of him. It says, oh, I'm gonna write that down, hold on. 0:58 and 43 seconds. Does that line up with what they said? I'm not sure what the numbers correlate to. That's him. Mask to Mask. Sorry, Mask to Mask. A security camera photo. Photo of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime.
The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes.
What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
Oh.
But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me!
Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case.
Fine.
I don't like when he tells us what to do. They're really good. So anyone wants more Phoenix, they're a good watch. Yeah, I definitely would like to watch the anime. I was even thinking of us watching season 1 of the anime together as a community, maybe? I don't know how long all the episodes are, but yeah. Speaking of which, I don't know when we'll be having another movie night. We have a lot going on IRL right now, so I think our weekends are going to be pretty busy from here on out, but I will let y'all know when we're going to hang out again. And my plan was originally to watch a Batman movie, but we could always watch maybe the Phoenix Wright anime together. I don't know. The thief is clearly Pearl, obviously. She's on stilts. Okay, so let's examine, or do I just talk to you? Yeah, let's examine.
Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atme said? Exactly that! Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000.
Okay, so I think the photo happened at like 12:58 is what it was saying. It was 00:58, so right before 1 a.m., I believe. Bring $50,000.
50,000?
This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Blackmail letter added to the court record. Written with a fountain pen. Found in Ron's room. Ding dong.
Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please come on in. I'll make some coffee.
Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry. I've got another guest.
Ah! You're...
Who is it?
Something smells! Something stinky!
Oh, it's the stinky boy. Hello? Larry. Buddy. 1. She's married. 2. She's out of your league. 3. Enough said. The butts! Oh, this is the first time you hear his theme. Oh my god. It's very stinky. What voice did I give him?
Nick, it's you. And Maya too. What a fluke. Ah, Larry. Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy?
Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on?
Something. If you mean what I
underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude.
I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. So he's a security guard. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other.
Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client.
We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here.
So, you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike.
So what is he doing here?
Nice girl, that Desi. So, how have you been, Nick? Huh?
Too busy if you really want to know.
It's the butts!
She only has room for 1 baby man, my dude. Sorry.
4. You are literally Larry Butts.
I love Larry. He's just a sweet cinnamon bun. He's a mess. A stinky mess. That also smells like cinnamon. Why does your Larry sound like he drank like 20 cups of coffee? That's how I used to voice him, so that's just what I do. That's what I do. He's hilarious and I love him. He's very proud of his thumb.
Look at it! Isn't it great?
Okay, Larry Butts. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. Oh my god, 2 years? I like when he was dressed as Santa, me too. Good times. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. I like his sprites a lot. They're really funny.
Hey man, that's uncalled for! This is my uniform
For my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know Benifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer? Caddy Tom? I have never heard of either of them. Benifer? Anyway, dude! Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me! Can you believe it?
Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women! They're so... Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. You're not like other girls! Looks like he's... I'm sorry, I couldn't keep it in. I couldn't keep it in after doing that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Why are you here, man? So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. I'm a nice guy, and you're not like other girls, are you? That's our Larry! Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Ron's wallet added to the court record. Oh, where'd you find that, Larry? Ron's wallet, found by Larry at his part-time security jobs company building, night of the crime. Found at his part-time security jobs company building, night of the crime. So, probably the, museum. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Why wouldn't he? Hey, Nick! It's not what you're thinking at all! No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man! I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So, you said you found it at your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Cheeks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. Everybody hates Larry. Not me, kinda, sometimes. That's our Larry! Santa Butts was funny. Based on the first case in the game, Larry is what would have happened to Phoenix if he didn't become a lawyer? I don't know. I'm gonna cosplay as Larry Butts and just run around a con and do silly things. That sounds amazing. Sounds absolutely amazing. Here's some wormies. Since you're feeling wormy. I was gonna say something. Oh, the way that I voice him, I'm basically making him sound like the comedic relief in an anime English dub. That's what I'm going for. Ace Attorney is a sitcom. Larry is the Urkel. Wallet. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of our company building. Uh-huh. Wallet of Ron found. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. Okay, writing things down. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. key card added to the court record. Found inside Ron's wallet, apparently used for the building of his part-time job. Let's present stuff to Larry! What about this? Does anything come to mind? Listen, I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat, man. Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. Oh, sorry, I skipped it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Larry, this is one of the treasures from Kurain Village. Be serious, Nick! I couldn't care less about mystic mumbo-jumbo stuff. Of course! Maya is a different story! Talk about your mixed messages. Hey Larry, what about this?
What? If you've got something to say, then say it already.
Huh?
A blackmail letter!
Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth! Huh? Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me!
I thought you were my friend!
$50,000? I don't have that kind of money! No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Whew! Man, you scared me! I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope.
Yeah, so what?
That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security.
What?
Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Oh, Larry. Okay, anyway.
Let's go.
I want to at least get to the first day of court today, but... KB Security. Oh yeah, let's talk about this first. Tell me more about you owing 50K. Larry has surprising memory retention. He seems like one of those suspicious people who are clearly innocent, which is exactly what happened to him when we represented him in the first game. It's nearing 12:30 and I have work in 6 hours, but screw sleep! Yeah, screw sleep, Molly! No, but really, if you have to head out and go to sleep, no worries. I'm trying to reach a good stopping point. I kind of want to try to get to the first day of the court, but we'll see. KB Security. I appreciate you hanging out, despite you having work soon. KB Security, the company and the blackmail letter. You know about it?
That's where I work.
Yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now.
Huh? So what are you doing here then?
Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company?
Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess.
Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment building's pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then...
Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn.
Yeah. So that is Ron's alibi. Because it's far from... Okay. I like his theme. Anything new here? So we could present these 3 items to this guy, I guess. Let's do that. Yeah, screw sleep. Insomnia got me good. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. I have sleep problems, but you are good company late at night. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Molly. I'm sorry to hear you have sleep problems, though. His theme is just as dopey as it should be. It fits him. Okay, blackmail letter.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch-rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog.
Oh yeah, we already saw that. So you don't care about that. You don't care about that. Never mind, then maybe we should show it to Ron. Yeah, okay. We are done with look at me. Look at me, anyway. Let's see, so... we go here. Oh my lord. Okay, here? No? Okay. You want a hint? Not yet. Let me see. We probably want to talk more to Larry, huh? I feel like I wasn't done with Larry yet. Let's present some of the stuff that we got from him, maybe. Okay, let's show this. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious! You know what I was interested in? I don't blame you, but if Mask to Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself! So, you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. So Ron is CEO of KB Security. Probably. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I never have a chance with Desi. Larry, she's married. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Keycard updated in the court record. Found in Ron's wallet. Opens the KB Security CEO's office. Leaves a record when used. So that would be our alibi for sure. There we go. Hey Nick, your phone!
Hello? Is this the right residence?
Ah, Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says Tvari when he's excited.
Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright, I'm a little scared.
Beep. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick! What? That phone call just now. Sounded like a real cutie? Another one of your special friends? Don't you ever speak about Pearls like that. Ever again. Ever again, Larry! Ever again! Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Larry, you have no brain cells. Absolutely none. October 12, Atme Detective Agency.
Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly, I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
Or baby.
Oh, she's all better.
So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here. There wasn't a single soul in sight because I ate them all. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Oh yeah, the bag. Now that you mention it.
Examine the bag!
This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard and smooth.
Well, hello there! Ah! He's here!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer?
I'm shocked to see a servant of the court
Ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you! A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here?
What do you mean by that?
Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zvari! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Huh? Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. And this guy's a total weirdo.
The hell? I keep thinking you're saying Acme Detective Agency, which would make sense with this Looney Tunes ass man. Acme Detective. Tomorrow's trial. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic?
Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. Duh! That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Acme, will take the stand. And then, Svari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators with my peepers. Conspirators? Hee. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
I wonder who?
What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot.
Oh, I think that's the visor guy. Godot?
Godot. Godot.
I don't know if I'm saying his name properly. Godot? Damask's identity.
You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Oh, it's Godot. Silent T, it's French.
Oui. I'm so sorry.
I believe it's pronounced Godot. Okay, Godot!
Godot!
What if I just said it with the T to spite everybody?
Godot!
Okay, Godot. Godot! It is easier to say.
Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. Hee. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you'll understand this when you are more mature. Thank you so much for the host, Steven. Howdy.
Welcome in, y'all. We are playing some late night Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Do it, spike chat. Gato? I'll name him Gato. It'll be our little kitty cat. Like Gal Gadot? Oh, okay. I would have said Gal Gadot. I really would have. Gadot! Okay, Gadot. Hey, Utopia. Hey, Steven. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Steven? Thank you. Oh, you're playing some Overwatch tonight. Cool. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Steven. I think that we visited your stream last night, was it, Steven? My brain is not so good anymore, so I don't remember. I think it was last night, right? Yes, it was. It was. We got to hang out with Steven for a little bit yesterday playing some, Jackbox, I believe. If you're not familiar with Steven, though, I would definitely recommend. Steven is a great streamer, plays lots of fun party games with viewers and stuff. And yeah, so y'all should check him out. Pretty please. But yeah, welcome in, Steven. That's why I dropped in tonight. Well, thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate it. I just want to see him, but it's okay. I have something to look forward to next week. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see him tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll get right to the point where you see him and then we'll just stop the stream there. Maybe we'll do that. Just say goat. Goat. Also plays retros game. True. Very true. Alright, yeah, here's this guy. At me. Luke! At me.
Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Godot. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke at me of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that.
Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance.
It looks like we're done investigating for the day.
Hee. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Oh boy. To be continued. Next time! I am very sorry, but this is a perfect stopping point. We're so close! I know, but we're also at 4 hours. Okay, tell me this. Once I save and we continue, do we see Godot right away, or is there some, like, beginning stuff and then we see him when we get into, like, the trial? If it's not immediately seeing him, we're gonna save it for next time. It has not felt that long. Well, yeah, it's been 4 hours. You do see him right away. I want to see more of the penguin. I mean, it could also be something we save for next time. Not sure if he's right away or not, right? Feel like we could see him next time. Thanks, Wigtop. But wasn't it fun talking about cosplay and wigs? Y'all are gonna make me stream longer today, aren't you? I have so much to do after stream. I have so much work to do. Oh. Might as well be immediate, but up to you. Go until the first testimony. Oh. Yeah, save points are great stopping points. No, save it for next time. See, I've got mixed signals here. I've got mixed signals. Okay. How about this? You should relax, let them rest. Yeah, see. I'm very conflicted. Y'all are definitely making me very conflicted, but I feel like it would be a great start to next stream, and we would get to really enjoy Godot in his entirety. I'm pretty tired right now, so if we go see him, I'm not going to be at my full capacity to react and have a good time. So I feel like it would be better. Can't make up my mind. Let's save it for next time. Roll some dice. Go rest. Anna's telling me to rest, so I think I gotta listen to Anna. Not a shrimp for this guy, mind you, but next stream will be 100% Godot. Yeah, we'll see him 100% next time. Like, next stream will be all about Godot. I know I had my title say, who's this guy with the visor? I didn't know it was gonna take 4 hours to see him today. I'm sorry. But yeah, if I didn't have a lot to do tonight and stuff, I probably would have, but yeah, I gotta rest for the special stream tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Take care, Bishi. Have a great night. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Today was really fun. I think next week will be even more fun because I'll finally actually get to meet Godot for the first time and see what this guy's all about. Y'all are really hyping him up, so I'm excited to meet him. I don't know what voice I'm gonna give him. We'll have to see what his personality is like. But yeah, I'll be playing more Trials and Tribulations next Wednesday. But there's my social media there. I'm most active on Twitter and YouTube. Also have a Discord open to anybody. You don't gotta be subscribed to join. I hope I see y'all for tomorrow's stream. But either way, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!